today in this video we are going to talk about a complaint. So many people out there often complain about this thing that they are not from an English medium school and that's why they are not able to speak good English. So today I'm going to break it to you you have no need to be in an English medium school to speak good English, because I have seen so many people out there who speak good English without even going to schools. Okay, so stop making it as an excuse. I'm gonna tell you everything that how can you speak good English without being an English medium student. Okay, so first of all, if I talk about myself, I'm a Hindi medium student. I complete my studies with a Hindi medium school and still I'm in a Hindi medium college. I never been to any English medium college in any standard. Okay, I was in a Hindi medium school and still I'm able to speak good English. Okay, and I have seen so many people out there who are in English medium school and not able to speak good English. Okay, so stop making it as an excuse. Okay, telling yourself that I'm not in an English medium school so I can't speak good English, it's just an excuse. Okay, and I don't believe that we should focus on excuses and we should focus on the things that we don't have. Okay, maybe with any reason you are not in English medium school or you were not in a English medium school, and that's okay. Like, now there is no point to cry over that thing that you were not in English medium school. You should focus on that what you can do now to speak good English without even going to English medium school. Okay, you're really dedicated to learn any language, and if you want something from your heart, you don't focus on excuses. So stop making it as an excuse, like I was not in English medium school and I'm not in English medium school and I'm not able to speak good English. And would you think that only going to an English medium school is enough to speak English? No, there are so many factors that matter in your speaking skills. Okay, or in learning a language. I have seen so many English medium schools where students or not even teachers speak in English. Okay, so unless you are not in a very prestigious English medium school, you are not gonna speak English. Okay, then I was in a Hindi medium school, but I worked on myself. I did it by myself. I learned this language by myself and I can speak pretty well. Okay, maybe you will think that I'm not, and I respect your opinion. That's your own personal opinion about me, and I respect your opinion if you think that I'm not good in English, but at least I can speak. Okay, and not even going to an English medium school. I'm just telling you to break this myth. Okay, you don't need to believe in this myth that you just need to be in an English medium school to speak good English. No, you don't need to be in English medium school. Okay, by going to a good English medium school, you get good environment, like a environment of English speaking. You got people who can speak with you, and that's really matter. Okay, I'm not telling you that English medium schools are not teaching you English or they are not supporting you to speak English. Yes, they are, but we are looking at other side. Like, if you were not in an English medium school, now what you can do? Okay, so like, you basically, when you go to an English medium school, you basically got environment and everyone use English, and you find people to communicate with in English. So you can do all these things. You can create a good environment of English speaking around you, and you can find out people who can communicate with you in English. And these things are very good. Like, these things are enough if you want to start speaking or want to start your journey of speaking English. Okay, so if I talk about myself, I learned English without communicating with anyone. Okay, like, of course I made a environment for me. I made a very good environment for me to speak English. Okay, so I used to listen songs. I made a strong environment. Like, everything that I watched in my initial days of English learning, everything I watched was in English, listening everything in English. And yes, I didn't communicate with people, but I communicate with myself. Okay, I used to communicate with myself only English. Okay, I still remember that I used to speak in front of mirror for like 1 to 2 hours straight. Okay, and I love speaking to me. I don't know, but staying alone and speaking with myself makes me happy. It makes me feel good about myself. Okay, so I did it, practiced speaking English. I communicate with myself for 1 to 2 hours straight in my initial days of English learning, and I still do. If your heart really want to speak and if you are really dedicated to learn, you will. Okay, stop making excuses. You just need to create a environment, because that's the thing that you got when you study in an English medium school. Okay, you got environment and you got people where you can communicate with them. Okay, so just make an environment by listening English, by by listening English songs, by listening to any podcast, by reading in English, by watching everything in English. Okay, you can make environment for yourself, and you can communicate with yourself. Okay, like if you're not comfortable with anyone else, you can communicate with yourself, but I'll prefer to communicate with someone else, because that's how you build your confidence, when you communicate with other people. And for communication, you can use any English app, like apps like Cambly, Ingvarta. There are so many good apps where you can speak with professionals. Okay, and they don't even judge you. Okay, tutors on Cambly and Ingvarta and apps like that don't judge you for your English. They just teach you, they just correct you. So you can make conversations with them. Okay, there is one thing, like every problem comes with its solution. Okay, everything comes with its solution. Okay, so don't you think that I have this problem and this can stop me to doing what I want to do in my life? No, if you are really dedicated and passionate about something, you will find something, you will find the solution. Okay, to overcome your problem. Okay, so don't complain about not having English medium school, or not having environment. You can create your own environment, you can communicate with people, and there are so many free apps. Okay, there are so many free apps available where you can speak with people. Okay, and if you wanna get a separate video in this, like best apps, best free app where you can communicate with people worldwide, and where you can speak in English, you can practice your English, I'll make a video on it. Okay, if you want, you can comment down later. If you want a separate video on apps, free apps where you can practice your English with someone, I'll make a video for you. Okay, so stop making excuses, guys. Life is too short to make any excuses and crying over your problem. Okay? Just be happy, just learn everything. And one thing that I want to tell you, unless you are taking it as a pain, as a punishment, you are not gonna do it. Okay, your heart will not accept it, your mind will think that it's a punishment. So don't think. If you want to speak English, it's a good thing. Yeah, this is something that will add value to your life. Okay, this is a very good thing, so stop crying over it. If you are not good at it at this time, okay, you can learn by having fun. You don't need to cry over it, and you don't need to think that it's a punishment. No, it's not a punishment. Okay, just think that I am improving myself day by day, by learning English, by speaking English. And when you realize that self improvement is the only tool, self improvement is the only thing that makes you feel so good about yourself. Okay, there is nothing in this world that can make you feel good, or that can give you that kind of satisfaction that comes with self improvement. So once you get the taste of improving yourself, you will never stop, and you will never take something that is improving yourself as punishment. Okay, so English learning, working on your communication skills, and building a new skill is self improvement. Don't take it as a punishment.